Right guys, I'm coming back. Now, one thing I do want to say, I'm going to be strict. If you don't like it, tough. If you don't like the content, bugger off. Instead of being so rude and disliking the content. If it's not for you, then go someplace else. There's plenty more channels out there. So if what I put up isn't for you, do one. Because I'm not going to be put off by scumbags like you. I think that's fair enough, don't you?
Yeah.
People don't like it, they don't have to stay, do they?
Yep.
Oh dear, we've got lag in the game. Oh dear, people went like that. They'll throw the tellies out the pram for that and hit the dislike button. Oh dear. Sorry, but disrespect me, I'll disrespect you. I'd love to know what YouTube should do. They should put up a list of names who like videos and a list of names who dislike videos. Because if I had the names of the people who disliked, I would instantly remove them from my channel because it's rude. It really is rude, especially when a person goes out of their way who, and I'm going to say it again, who's never built a route before, who hasn't got a clue in route building, and he's trying his best to build a route, and you get 4 dislikes. If you're watching this video and you disliked that video, and you're one of them 4 people, do me a favour, and all the other people out there who are enjoying this channel and respecting me for what I do, if this isn't for you, piss off, please. Evening, William. Probably not a route that you're into, to be honest with you. It's not the railways to Devon and Cornwall, so this is probably not for you tonight. I know you're a big railways in Devon and Cornwall fan, so am I, but I can't always do that route. There's hundreds of miles of railway out there, and I just can't stick to doing that all the time. This is a two-part scenario. You're going from Crewe to Blackpool North. This is part 1 of 2. Have I got any epoxy track here? Sure, I had all the scenario, all the requirements. I thought sure I did. Oh, I have got tracks. It's just so overgrown you can't see it. Okay. Okay. Track's overgrown, but it's still in use. So, hey, actually, I've not done this before, so I'm going to stick in the cab. I'm sorry about me ranting, but I'm just speaking the truth. Kuno XP, how you doing, mate? Hope you're keeping well. What's going on? Well, mate, as I've said to you on phone calls, in regards to route building, it's not easy. Actually, I'll pause this minute. Actually, we'll go outside when I'm pausing this, so we've got a bit of a decent view whilst I'm here waffling on. Basically, as I've explained to you in previous phone calls and that, route building is something which I really, really, really want to do. And I basically want to get experience from basically the ground upwards. Basically deep underground, and then build myself up to get enough experience. And I want to show that on my channel. And I've explained that in my channel. Now there's one route which I started building, went completely and utterly wrong, so I thought, right, I'll start fresh. And I have started it. It's going to be called the Forest Lake Branch. Not sure how long it's going to be, but hey, we'll get there. Streamed it. Every bit of detail. I got 4 dislikes. 4 dislikes. And to be honest with you, that truly and utterly peed me off. That's disrespectful, that is, to a content creator. There's no way I'd go out there and watch a YouTuber, and if they explained in the video, oh, this is my first time and something like that, I'll give them a benefit of the doubt and say, good on you. You're giving it a go. You're streaming it. There's no way I'd dislike. That's just wrong. So I was going to quit, but I had a lovely comment from someone to say that he's enjoying the content and stuff like that, and he wants to see the route I'm building progress. So I thought to myself, no, why should I let the haters ruin other people's enjoyments? I would just love for YouTube to change their policy for people, so you can, a creator that can show, you can see the names of people who like and the people who dislike. Because I tell you what, them 4 people that disliked, I'd like to have a look at their names and wipe them out of the channel. Just wipe them out there. If it's not for you, don't watch it. Don't watch it. That's what I say. Right, anyway, I forgot. Right, we'll stop in here. So this is a two-part scenario, this one is. So we're stopped here at Strand Road stop board, and then we're going to stop at Exchange Siding, and then stop at Ribble Junction. Departure is no earlier than 1822. Right. Okay. And of course, if you want to see what that route's like, I've still kept the video up, I haven't deleted it. So if you want to go and have a quick peek at the Forest Lake branch and see what I've done so far, it's on the, I think it's the last video, first to last video, something like that. But it's not easy. I'm not going to learn gradients yet because I want to start putting gradients in and so like sweeping curves. I've got to put roads in and there's loads. I'm probably going to make it like a 15 to 20 mile branch and it's going to take months. It's going to take months. It'll probably get around to about this stage next year and it still won't be finished. You take a model railway for instance. You get people ask you a question, is your layout finished yet? Nope. You can never finish a model railway layout. There's always something new coming out, there's always something to add, there's new ideas coming. I mean, I'll probably branch the line off for a bit of fun. I mean, what my plan is, so I'm ignoring chat a bit because I'm trying to explain stuff and I don't want to be so like branched off to something else. Basically what I want to do, the reason why I'm building this, my own route, is not based on anything. The reason why I'm doing it is to gain experience into the way the editor works and then eventually build a real life branch line. And I've got two branch lines in mind. Number one is the Helston Railway and number two is the Chasewater to Newquay branch. Now I've had a look in the station folders on Train Sim Editor and there's some lovely stations out there. Some complete with platforms, some are not complete with platforms. We will see how it goes. See how it goes. Right, let's catch up with chat. Not very good, is it? Just continue building it, mate. Just blank the dislikes out. That's what I've done in the past. You haven't had any dislikes. I hope you're keeping well, by the way. So, I think we are stopping here. All that talking. So, this is Exchange Siding number 3. Await our instructions. Stop at Ribblehead by the look of it. Once we're done with this scenario, I'll load the route that I'm building up. We won't do any editing today, but I'll just show you what I've done so far. Should I swap ends there? I think I should have swapped ends there. The mile clock isn't going down. I think I've messed this scenario up. And I have. In style. Damn. Right, we'll just go into this quickly a minute. Just show you what I've done so far. And show you what the plan of the route is going to be. Right, Forest Lake Railway, that's the name of it. Edit. Is one of those network rail carriages a dyno car? Probably. Possibly. Taking a minute or two to load because I've added quite a few DLCs, so I've got extra bits to go into the actual route. So, let's get out the editor. So, Forest Lake Railway, this is the start of it. So if you have a look back at the video and see how long it is, that's how long it took me just to do this bit here up to as far as there. Now the reason why I've got a DMU here is just to test the track out, really. There won't be DMU running on this line, there'll be a mix of Class 37s and Steam, and possibly a Class 205. So I've just got this here just to test the track out, really. So this is our engine shed. It took me ages to put this in line. In here. So we shall eventually keep some wagons in here, some carriages. Buffers aren't completely and utterly lined up, and there's a reason for that. I plan to put some clutter in behind the buffers there. So yeah, this is our engine shed. Yeah, the reason why it's called Forest Lake Railway, I should explain in a minute. So yeah, there's our engine shed. Now what the plan is up here, speed up. Okay, so I've put these C1 carriages in. We've got 4 of them all together. They're heated carriages, obviously, with the steam coming out the sides. But these are going to be holiday carriages, classed as holiday carriages. So what we're going to do, we're going to have some of this white picket fencing coming out each section there between the carriages, and it's going to be all blocked in. And we're going to put grass around here with a few benches and seats and probably a few parasols as well. So there's going to be like a little holiday type setting there. And then there'll be a fence going right across here. There'll be a pathway going down in between the fence and the fence cutting off that. Round here will be a car park. Got some wheelie bins there already. And we've got some phone boxes there. I need to adjust the height of them yet. But there, I'll just whack them there. Just how say it in a minute. I'm going to put some bicycle racks along there. And then just out along here, there's going to be a car park. Now, here's where the fun starts. So I said it's Forest Lake Railway. Now, there's going to be a little bit of a holiday camp surrounding. So we've got a pub here. Now, there's going to be a fence along here. Now, around this area here, I'm going to do some holiday chalets around there, okay? And around here, as you can see on the platform, there's a footbridge. So, around this area here, between there, all the way up there somewhere, and spread it there. I need to move these trees yet. Around here, there's going to be a massive lake, a huge lake. There's going to be boats, there's going to be benches alongside, all sorts. And obviously we're on double track. It's not going to be kept a double track. It's going to be going into a single line. So I need to put a single line from possibly that track there going out. That's what I'm thinking. Or I might just keep them ends there. Then I might put like where's my points to? Yeah, so I can afford to cut this back a bit. So I'll probably put a set of points here going out onto a single line. Then I'll just keep them two tracks there as like another siding. So we'll have another line going off up that way, and then we'll put a road bridge in. And then further, I said it's going to be about 15 to 20 mile line. I'll probably put a canal in the further along we get, but for now, it's a start. It is a start. Everything works. All the switches work, as you can see. But this just took ages for me to do, and it's far from done yet. That's the reason why it annoyed me when people dislike. They think, oh, that's rubbish. It's not even finished yet. Not even finished yet. But it's going to be a free round scenario, so you just click on the locomotive, go in, and it's all ready to drive. But yeah. Nice lot of sidings around the engine shed, yeah. What I'm planning on doing at the other end of the route is doing a lot more sidings. So I can set up like a nice scenario where there's AI running here, there and everywhere, and be a good point for me to put a nice bit of stock down as well. So we shall go into let's go back into the northern lines again. I want to show this scenario off. Now, I haven't got all the requirements. There's one or two bits missing. But this is nice. This is one coming out of Blackpool North. But even that chap who put a comment on my video, there's a lovely comment he put on. And he said himself, he said, route building's not easy. You know, you gain your own skills. So rightio. Good afternoon, driver. Today you are in charge of the recently refurbished 150137 unit on the Manchester to Victoria stopper. Please open your doors and depart at 1321. You will call at all stations except Solwick en route. Okay. We want headlights right, tail lights, marker, instruments, that doesn't work. So the stations we will be stopping at on this service is obviously picking up passengers here from Blackpool North, and then pick up passengers from Leighton. Oh god, how do you pronounce that? Poulton le Feed, I don't know. Kirkham and Wesham, and finally Preston. This is 2 Julia 44. Have we got a GSMR? We have, but it doesn't work on this one. So never mind. This is in Northern Railway livery. Speed limit on departure from the station is 15 mph. I haven't been to Blackpool for years. I think the last time I went to Blackpool was with my mum and dad. And I was still in primary school then. I'm in my 40s now, so that's a long time ago. A long time ago. As you can see, we've got milk bottles here because I haven't got. I think I'm just one requirement missing. But 93% of the route is here. Probably get a dislike because it's not all here, but hey, you can please everyone. Oh, it's a 4 car. I thought it was only a 2. And there's the Blackpool Tower. Yeah, I can remember that year I went to Blackpool with my mum and dad. It's through the summer holidays, and I think it was through the summer holidays. It was that long ago. And the day we had to return home, because obviously I had to go back to school, the day we had to return home was the night the Blackpool illuminations were being switched on, so I haven't got to see them in real life. Never seen them in real life. So our first stop of Leighton is coming up. Yeah, so the route building of Forest Lake Railway will be on a Saturday, I'm thinking. So if you want to take part in that, give me some ideas in the stream. You know, because that's the whole part of it. Is to be involved with it together. So it'll be nice to have a tree there, or maybe like a post there, or I think what we will eventually have on the Forest Lake Railway is a Class 20. And we will definitely have an 08 diesel shunter on there. So we can do some carriage shunting or some wagon shunting. That's good you're going to take suggestions. Well, that's the whole part of it, mate. That's the reason why I want to stream it. So we can sort of like... people as subscribers can take part of it as well. So they're not just sat there watching. It's nice to just put in chat saying, oh, it'd be nice to put so and so there or whatever there. Say when it's, you know, it's like when we can do some scenarios of it and say, oh, you know, we've done this together. JH Productions, good evening, mate. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're keeping well. Getting into the Christmas spirit. Yeah, so we'll see how we get on with Forest Lake Railway. Although you never know, around about this time next year, I might be confident enough to start a real-time route. Well, I say real-time route. One route is real-time, the other one is just non-existent. One that isn't non-existent is, well, it is non-existent, should I say, is the Chasewater to Newquay branch. That's going to be fun to recreate. Another one is the Houston Railway, which is currently being relayed by a group of very, very dedicated group of enthusiasts. Kuno EXP, my moderator here, he's one of the volunteers on the railway. And Kuno EXP, if you want to post a link to the Houston Railway, feel free to go ahead, mate, so then people can go and check it out. What they've done there so far is just outstanding. It was so overgrown and there's quite a bit of track laid already. JH Productions, is this your route? No, it's not my route, mate. If you go back onto my Not the last video, but the video before, you'll see I got like a big engine shed with the DMU out, and there's a load of carriages like on the siding. There's 4 C1 carriages. That's going to be my new route. It's not based on anything, it's just something which I thought up just to gain experience in route building. What am I doing here? Nah, that one there. Polton the Polton the feed. I don't know how on earth you pronounce that. So this is what I'm aiming to do as well. Is something like this, like sidings with a bit of weed growing up. This is quite a nice platform actually. I like this. That's giving me ideas for my route. A red brick platform. That's quite nice actually. I like that. Oh, that's giving me ideas. Yeah, so Killer XP, if you want to copy and paste the link to the house and railway in the chat, feel free to do so, mate. People can go and check it out then. So next stop is Kirkham and Wesham, and then finally Preston. Barnaby Kirk, this is Blackpool north to Manchester, but we're only going as far as Preston. I've had the route for quite a while now. It's Northern Lines. I forget where I got it from. It's either Alan Thompson Simulation or DPS Simulation. I'm pretty sure it's Alan Thompson one. But there's some nice scenarios on this. There's this one here, the Class 150. There's some Class 37 scenarios. The other thing that's going to be fun on the route I'm building as well is putting signals in. That's going to be interesting. And also putting roads down with the crossings as well. Programming all them in. Still got to learn to do that yet. See, that's another thing that would be good as well. If we all get together in the stream when I'm building the route, if there's someone out there that's built a route and they know ideas, if I'm not sure how to do something, they can say, well, if you click on so and so and do it that way, it's like, yeah, great, brilliant, you know. Makes it fun as well when you all get together and doing so well as well until I started speeding. Barnaby Kirk, I would certainly get that route, but there are a lot of payware requirements. I might be able to help you because I've been route building for a while. Only drawback is that I only know how to do semaphore signals. Ideal, that's what I want. That's the type of signals I want, mate. And thank you very much for your lovely comment the other day. That's so much appreciated. I just wish a few more people out there that dislikes someone's content when they're new into route building. We'll put that behind us and move on. That'll be the last time I mention that though. But yeah, that's what I want to do, is put semaphore signals in. Because basically the route I'm building is going to be a bit like a heritage line where there's old stock on there, and as I explained earlier on in this stream, the only reason why I've got a DMU on there at the minute is just so I've got something quick to set up and just test the points out and the track and just see if all the curves are right. But there will be stock on there like Steam, Class 37, Class 20, 08 diesel shunter, possibly a Class 205. But yeah, the fun bit is going to be placing signals and putting road crossings in. If you all get together in a stream and do bits together, and it makes it a bit of fun as well. So the schedule will be changing. I shall be route building on a Saturday, live streaming, and we shall be driving routes, trying different scenarios out on a Sunday. I need to go back into the where I got this route and just make a note of what requirement I need. I'm pretty sure it's just one that I need. Hey up, bit of overspin on the track there. Oops. I won't get any trains running on that track. see, when I look at other people's routes, it gives me ideas. It's not the case of I'm going to be a copycat, but it's like signals, for instance. It gives me an idea of where they're placed. I mean, it won't be signals like this I'll be putting in. It'll be like the old style, like the semaphores. I mean, it's like old clutter like this, wooden sleepers I'll be putting alongside the tracks, and old rusty rails. Try and make it look old, but used. That's what I'm aiming for. But even though I haven't got all the requirements for this route, so I mean, it's nice. It's quite pretty in places. There's like places up around this. I love things like this. And you've got little conservatories here. I mean, there should be a house there really, but as I said, I'm missing requirements. Bit of a ploughed field here. Ooh, I like this fencing. That is nice. Ooh, that is nice. I probably got that in the editor somewhere. This fencing. That is nice. I like the bricks on the bottom as well. I'm a Steam fan, so I'd love to see you run some Steam logo as well. I shall be putting Steam on the route I'm building, for sure. There'll be old wagons on there. Old carriages, C1 carriages. No, and diesel-wise, there'll be, as I said, an 08 diesel shunter, a Class 37, and possibly a Class 205, and a Class 20 as well, probably. This is very good around here. This is nicely done. Floating buildings, but hey, I'm not going to judge on that because obviously building the route myself with lack of experience, it wouldn't be right for me to pick on anyone else's work. That is correct. I am part of the Helston Railway and we are currently extending our platform. A lot of work to do before we open to the public, hopefully in a few months' time. Yeah, go and check the Helston Railway out, guys. I think it's helstonrailway.co.uk. Hopefully Kerno XP will possibly post a link there so you guys can go and check it out. If not, if you have a look back on my videos, I've left a link in one of them for the Helston Railway. Actually, what I'll do for you a minute, hopefully the game don't crash on me now. That does happen sometimes. If I do, bear with me. Want that. Right, if I copy, go back to that. Hopefully that should come up. Should. Doesn't look like it has. For some reason I can't do it, but hey. Yeah, it's helstonrailway.co.uk if you want to go and check it out. So our next and final stop is Preston. Yeah, so this is a quick stream tonight I should say, just to say that I'm going to be staying, and just to tell them haters I'm not impressed. I know we got our own likes and dislikes, but come on, that's bad. But hey. So the next stream will be this coming Saturday. Commencing at 1 PM. Right through till I don't know when. That'll be route building day, so Saturdays will now be route building day. And then Sundays will be just driving scenarios and looking at different routes. So yeah, we'll see what we can get done on Forest Lake Railway on Saturday. Ah, Pendolino. The size of this place. Let's get some doors open. Yeah, so there we go, guys. As I said, just a quick stream tonight, just to tell you that I am going to be staying. Just tell the people if they don't like the content, move on. There's loads of other people out there. If this channel's not for you, then I'm not forcing you to stay, really, basically. I do what I can with what I've got. So I hope you can join me Saturday. We shall see what else we can get done on the Forest Lake Railway. Probably get some. My plan is to get the holiday carriage part of it sorted out. Get the railings in, put some grass there and some benches and that, and then we'll go a little bit further on up the line, branch the track off, and put a road bridge in. Try raising the terrain up, put a road in and that. Just basically see how we can. Well, just basically go from there, really. So hopefully see you Saturday. Enjoy the rest of your evening, or daytime or morning, depends where you're watching from, really. So I shall see you all again soon. Take care of yourself, stay safe, and I'll see you soon. Cheers.